dapat adit balat aku telah selama satu bulan lebih tadi adit ada aku bukan tutup belan kau tadi yang hitam hebat berada terlalu lama ada masalah berdua teman-teman terhadap yang berterus tadi ada ayat ucap ada bagi belajar ada apa yang bertanda khususnya adalah terletak orang berterus
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself!
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I knew where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice. But for all you know, it may not even be me. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shall.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they are the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures. Paimon's sorry! She shouldn't have jumped the gun! Okay. He may have fooled us this...
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jinn. We can't let them get into... Don't fret. I am well prepared for the...
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own. Off you go, Plumpy.
Apa tuh?
Come on, what's the holdup? 5. 20,000 mora. 100,000 10,000, Mora. Final offer.
Adit.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! There's too many of them! I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another.
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a...
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news.
Ada,
Another
betul
line of
betul
defense has been breached.
kita akan detention.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory,
But Master! Even with 3 of us...
this is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly...
Wait! You can't pin all your hopes on... Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought. Master! Need any help?
Jadi, betul betul ya betul. Betul apa saja.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is over.
I don't care. Whoever you are. Please.
The only one who can help is you. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Betul. Orang
I am
apa
a fleeting illusion.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't...
Watch out! Jinn!
I am a spirit created...
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that...
Saya tu berbeza. Jabatan untuk
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But is Kale an app?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although, looks like they're showing.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing...
Really? Let me... I am a spirit created at the beginning. Stay away! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But what?
Kale.
Yeah! Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Jet! Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, this should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you There we go. Come on, let's leave this.
Fatui sure made themselves scarce.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of merc. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just, he tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life. What about you guys? Bet you've forgotten all about me and
Of course not! We're super duper big.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We're here to look for
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and
Itu
stop the sandstorm.
repeten. Benda. Yo berarti aja. Dan ulang. Tentu adalah tetap
Here's hoping we actually managed to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with...
Cepat. Nanti.
Let's see.
Aku tak
She
pernah.
should be around here somewhere.
Tak pernah. Aku tak pernah depan itu. Ya.
Aha! Found her!
What a long dream that was. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving. I fought against it for a long, long time.
Aku dapat. Tidak tahu. Tidak tahu. Berada di mana. Tidak tahu.
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch, why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in
Well, basically, Sumir was in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Pen. Belakang. Tutup. Atau apa tapi tidak bisa bantu.
Child's play. I shall quell the. Thank you, Lulupar. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this...
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more. Even if the weather sucks. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjunites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago.
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid that...
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kave, Farozan, and every other...
Ok còn tìm
You're back. Everything all right? And
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Leaving Pod.
tìm
Ah, a famous...
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but still, I do trust the traveler's judgment.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurubad problem...
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us and giving our Lilliput put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to...
So... This mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a harbinger's subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
I assume you aren't naive enough to well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone... The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk. Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere.
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we...
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and... That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in our...
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might...
Not cry. Funny.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her, too. Both said they knew you.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got... One of them said she's made Nod Cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Why, hello! We're here to help. It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's border. No one can leave and no one can enter.
Are the Fatui behind us
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. Isis Ermin's soul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all. And so I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious death.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world.
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this...
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone?
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent Moonim. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to.
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nod Cry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean...
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex, but that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions...
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I said the...
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today.
In that case, would you like to hear my...
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon monotonous work, lukewarm relationships, things weren't nearly as interesting. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions... If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish.
How much will you need? You're not gonna melt. I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps...
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the...
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't...
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called...
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention...
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally... However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted.
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might...
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Ventriloquism. I have heard...
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking. You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon. And got me to...
An angel? Oh, sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically.
Yep. And she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the traveler...
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward. Just relax and be yourselves. No,
Miss Nicole, if it's okay.
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream? I can guide you to the truth. But I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more...
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be...
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but...
Closest friends! It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help. And there were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me anyway. So, you're saying that what happened to me has some...
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What? Fascinating. You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why? The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the jinn.
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers.
You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special method after the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably... You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many...
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power. Really.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it...
I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear. Let me guess. Because 2's company... Thanks for help.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy and his wolf's head...
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had. Was it a warning?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. The mother of dreams? Lord of flowers and oases?
We won't, but I still don't understand.
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with God. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient?
Let's move out. Time to...
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if...
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazar's Array, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your...
Oh, Miss Nicole.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawara is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well, if you insist,
Whoa! Where did
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth...
Kave? Kave! Come here for a sec.
Oh, all right, but hang on a moment. I have to
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue.
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The real...
Oh, a hero? I suppose so.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good...
Then perhaps the statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised, I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to...
Precisely! A declaration of victory! You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly...
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no. That would...
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure... In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since... Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about...
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to...
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces.
You surmise correctly. We are here to care.
Oh, enormous, you say? How? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really. When did you three get locked up in here? And still.
Why, you? Yes, I know. No need to shout. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one. Behold, the executioners of old. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it?
I'm starting to take a liking to this man.
Time is of the essence. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the sea, unless with the passage of time.
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate of current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the
time. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time. This is the most eventful day I have experienced. Are those three of the seven pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, both the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves?
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me...
You're like a helpless parent.
Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions.
Fair point. I have to applaud you.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young one.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not?
General Mahamatra, what...
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which...
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently...
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to...
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Oh, good heavens.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it...
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his... Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru, you asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here...
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend up...
Since you ask so nicely... Naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for, or...
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance.
We are sure.
If your minds are made up, very well. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu, once you...
Saint Bennu, responding to your call.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings...
Lord Herreshoff.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body.
Al-Akhmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to...
Aru is the pride of Al-Akhmar. Opening up...
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget, a god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest...
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the...
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade...
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we...
I ask the 3 kings. Can it...
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth...
Herreshoff, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your...
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for... Remember,
The moment that Aru is liberated, to take this step.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed.
King Deshret's creation is
Hermanubis' representative and the by the grace of His Majesty, guided.
Hey! Look at this!
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait,
Here you are, through the sands of time.
Father. Father.
It's Chet's father, Jiggly! That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown, strong as...
You have to leave, don't you? Please.
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of that the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief press. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care.
Father! Father!
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time...
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose...
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of
us? What does this...
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our... Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, not...
Amazing. And all this is achieved...
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it...
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do you have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Aku baru berterima atas itu. Pada pelatihan saya,